Good evening, chocolate lovers. Welcome to Chocolate TV, episode 75. And let's say we celebrate, no we don't celebrate, we have a wake for Wine Library TV, and the Daily Grape has gone to the, well, it's set out to grass on the big pasture lake outside, pasture meadow outside. Out to pasture, isn't that the right one? Never mind. And I thought we do the wake with, I think it's a Danish chocolate, I'm not sure, I cannot find the manufacturer's, says DKS, it might be Danish. Bellaron, finest dark chocolate, and it's not that dark, it's 45% cocoa count, and it has cream powder and milk powder, whole milk powder, and sugar in it, so it's not quite a dark chocolate, but anyway, I think we can taste it with wine, since Wine Library TV and Daily Grape was a wine show, and the king has retired. Gary Vaynerchuk has retired, and that's a sad day for the new wine world. For the old wine world, maybe not so sad, I don't know. If any one of you have good tips about other wine video bloggers, let me know. I must fill my void, those late night moments. First of all, the chocolate, we do a quick chocolate tasting of this. Looking at it, hey, it's chocolate brown, yes, with a red tint. It's not that dark, because that's only 45% cacao in this. And when you taste chocolate, you always try to smell, see if there is any scent. This one is a bit of butterfat, vanilla, maybe a hint of dried chocolate, but no, not much. Actually more like plastic or Play-Doh. Well, let's taste it. A lot of sugar at first, that actually tastes like Play-Doh. Have the same mouthfeel to it too, sticking to my teeth. Cream, yes, there were whole cream, whole milk and cream powder. Damn. Lots of cream, a little bit of dried chocolate on the back end. Actually, almost like dried chocolate powder on the back end. A little bit grainy. Well, very sweet. So I wonder how my wines will pair with this. The first wine, white Essenbrun Essence Riesling. You could perhaps say this is a sort of trocken. A dried Riesling, not a sweet one. Screw top, especially geared for the American market, according to the winemaker that I met last fall. And as you see, open it now. No aeration, no decanting. Not letting it breathe, I'm so sorry, but let's go on the fly and see. Lots of white flour, a slightly bitter tone like the white skin of an orange, star fruit. Maybe maybe some stinky, yes, some stinky, I think that's the sulfur. It will evaporate as I twirl this. And this is the Essence 2009 from Mosel, Riesling grapes. And Saprim lies in Velen, just, what is it, west of Bernkastel-Kues, which is a slightly larger town. Velen is just a village, right on the bank of the Mosel. Beautiful landscape. Still a slightly bitter tone, almost like grape pits. Yeah, let's try it, whirl it, as Gary would say. And in untrue Gary fashion, we swallow this show. Still some grape pits at the back end, but up front, lush tropical fruit, some peach, some star fruit, then some white pepper kicks in. You can almost taste tannins. And then it gradually turn over back to some lush liquid, a little bit of honey, and then grape pits, or grape skin, perhaps. No, grape pits actually. The stem and the pits have a slightly bit, so that's where that came from. And no alcohol heat, it's only 11%. So let's see how this pairs with the chocolate. The simple rule is often the dessert should be, the dessert wine should be sweeter than the dessert. That's the simple rule. But everyone has a different palate, and there is no truth, or there is no actual factual truth in anything, because your palate is different, and that's the way we want to keep it. It is your opinion that matters for you. My opinion matters for me. Let's try the chocolate again. And when you try chocolate with a beverage, let the chocolate melt in your mouth so you get a liquid, and then pour in the beverage and let the two liquids mix and see if they match or hate each other. Well, they don't hate each other. It's not a super combination, but actually this sweet 45% cacao chocolate with cream in it, yeah, it goes along with this white Riesling from Mosel. Not tremendously, but they don't annihilate each other. So, well, that was it. First for me, a white chocolate Riesling that's actually going with chocolate. If you want white wines going with chocolate, go to the dessert wines. Next up, Gigal, one of the major wine producers in France. I don't know why, but they're always late starting selling their vintages. This is the Cotteron 2007. We are now at 2011, and this started selling in March in Swedish state monopoly alcoholic shops. Systembolaget, that's the state monopoly. So I don't know why they're so late with all their vintages, but maybe, well, in Coteron, and 2007 was a stellar vintage in Rhone. And this is predominantly Syrah grape. It doesn't say how much actually. I should have researched that. I don't have a Kamer for Brian or anyone else to do that for me, and I don't own a wine store, so I have to buy everything myself, and sometimes I don't have time because I work with other stuff too, like Gary. Nice red color, quite vibrant garnet, is that the right phrase? Yeah, garnet red, I think so. And it has a very distinctive lemonade, marmalade nose, lady marmalade. You got some black cherry, you got some really dried plum, you got some blackberry marmalade and jam here too. There's a hint of different spices behind it. A nice spice mix. A little, but predominantly black cherry, or even well, it could be pomegranate too. Pomgranate. Granatäpple, as it is in Swedish. Pomegranate. A little hint of that, little bit of bitter, tart, acidic taste. Sour cherry pomegranate. Lots of flavors. So let's try it. And you get the same fruit at the initial attack, and but then you get a lot of pepper, white pepper, green pepper, black pepper. Tannins, small but distinctive. It's like taking a sandpaper to your tongue. I actually missed the finish there. And some heat on the back end, but it transforms it into a more like a cool liquid at the back end. And there's some cherry, there's some blackberry, yeah, but it leaves your mouth quite dry in the midsection of your cheeks. Well, I wouldn't say that this is a perfect Coteron. It's a good example of it, but I think 2007, I tasted better Coterons from 2007. This one actually dipped a little on the end. As Heidi Baird said on one of Gary's shows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If a wine can carry that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, front end, mid palate and back end, then it's a harmonious and good and well executed wine. And Syrah grape often has that character, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 actually. But great nose. I won't score the wines because that's no idea. I'm not a wine scorer. So let's try the Coteron Égale Coteron 2007 avec le chocolat Danemark. Ah oui. Put your chocolate in your mouth, let it melt. When you got the liquid, add the other liquid and see, do they fit or do they fight? actually, in my opinion, the wine and the chocolate did worse than the white wine and the chocolate, because the wine neutralizes the chocolate and the chocolate neutralizes the wine, so the wine tastes water and the chocolate tastes just meh. That was not a good combo. Never mind, let's move on to a third wine. Wine, that's the plant. This is a dessert wine, 17.5% alcohol. This is De Bortoli Black Noble. It's made from a Solera from 1972. A Solera is actually you save a lot of wine, and you add every year you add a fair amount of new wine to it, and this one get mixed up all over the years, and then you tap it and make your dessert wine. That's the easy explanation of the Solera. The average age of this wine is more than 8 years. And the grapes have been affected by noble rot. That's why it's called Black Noble. So this is a sweet dessert wine. And it sure has a black appearance. Almost chocolate brown appearance, actually. And has yes, you can feel the alcohol, absolutely. But also you got some fig, some dried plum, and some dried blackberries and raspberries as well. And you can actually sense this is a sweet wine. All dessert wines are not that sweet, but this is a sweet wine. This is very smooth, very delicious, sweet initial taste with some figs and some blackberry jam. You got dried plum for days, and you actually, it's almost a hint of toffee. Actually a hint of caramel, toffee, and a little bit of chocolate and tobacco mixed. You can feel some of the alcohol heat, yes indeed, but it is 17.5%. So let's try it with the chocolate. The chocolate was very sweet, and this is very sweet. On the ordinary basis, this should match. But you never know until you try. The wine absolutely enhances the chocolate in the chocolate bar. It sort of masks the sugar in the chocolate with its own sugary plum characteristic, caramel, toffee, and enhances the cacao in the chocolate bar. Not bad, actually. That's a good thing for a beverage to do. Enhance the things you eat. Isn't that why we drink wine with food? Yes, it is. So, if I score the chocolate a 3 out of 10, I won't score the wines, but this is my homage at Gary Vaynerchuk. May the king live good for the rest of his life. Bye.